All right, happy Thursday. I know it feels like it should be Friday after having our busy week with our field day on Tuesday. And speaking of field day, I mean, boy, howdy, it was a great event. Thank you so much, Anthony and McKinley and the entire Richmond team for just getting everything set up and making it such a special day for our kids. And thank you all for helping out and manning your posts. Homecoming celebration was wonderful after we had the field day. Thank you so many teachers and staff that stayed. We even had Navy to welcome home our life skills kids. I also just finished up that night with a wonderful Salute for Education celebration. Erica, Mackenzie, Maria, our PTO, and Rob Williamson, y'all just did a great job, representing RIDE and getting your awards. And we're so proud of you. It was the highlight of the night. So there's a lot going on. So I sent out team leader meeting and tried to really make sure I spelled everything out. This week we are working on cleaning out our files, cleaning out books that we do not need anymore. We can send things home with kids. We can also check our team offices, our back hallways. We need to just, spring clean so we'll be ready for next year. Next week, if you are moving rooms, you can get boxes from Maggie. She'll let you know how many that you get. We can start boxing, but I just want to remind you that the kids are still working and learning. And so we don't want the room to just one day just be completely taken down. So if we're boxing things up, we're doing it kind of just subtly, moving those to the corner. We're not moving those to the room that we're going to until the next week. So the last week of school is when we can move some boxes. But you don't have to move any boxes. If you just put your name and the room number, we will have the week of June 6th, have the district move those boxes for us when they're cleaning our building. If there's some like level library or manipulatives and stuff you don't want to box and you want to move those, then that I would do that the last week of school. We do also have some staff changes. We are so excited about our friends that get to retire, and we're so sad for us that we're going to lose some of those friends, but it has just been so special to have you at RIDE, and we are going to celebrate you at our retirement party on the 18th. But some of the new changes, so Shana will be doing our library for those that didn't get the word. Miss Kara is going to be leaving, so Kara is going to be leaving, and we're going to have Dion Lunsford take her place. Christy Lewis has volunteered to go to first grade. Caitlin is going to go to second grade. Miss Kozak and Nicole is going to go to third grade. Courtney is going to do our BASS program, which is our behavior program. Amanda is going to do our ECSE program. Abigail's going to help with resource with Kim. And it's just lots of moves. So we are currently looking for a life skills teacher at this moment. I'm still working on the para allocations and where they're going to be. I'm hoping to get that finalized within by next week. Also, just remember, I know that there's a lot of fun activities going on, but also we still have Bluebonnet. We still have, our scope and sequence and math, things that we need to kind of finish up so that we ensure our kids are ready for the next grade level. So be sure that your structures, your routines, it just seems like when we start letting go early, the kids' behavior gets really crazy. Be sure you're monitoring the playground and lunch just because we're seeing a heightened fighting and some issues on the playground. So let's be sure that we're really monitoring that. It's a good time to remind the kids like what your expectations are. Be sure you're walking your students to enrichment, to lunch, that we make sure if they're not doing what they need to be doing in the hallway that we stop them and we do it again. Next week, we will have MTSS and our grade placement meetings. I sent out the spreadsheet for you to fill out any of your comments and concerns for the placement meetings. Also, Meg Martinez will be sending out some instructions for the MTSS meeting. Make sure on your on your branching minds that your to-dos are done, that you've checked all your to-dos because that's so important. This is also the time to get your depth and complexity done for your GT students in third and fourth grade or even second grade, and also our TPOI done for our K through second grade. We are going to come back super busy on Monday, so volunteer luncheon, thank you so much for donating and bringing food for that. We can all bring that to the lounge, and Kara and Jen and myself and Angela and our team will be working to decorate and set up for that on Monday. We are going to cover lunches on Monday so teachers can eat with um, their parents and their volunteers. So we went ahead and told them when your lunchtime was, so that way we can make sure that you can eat with your volunteers. Paras, you'll just eat at your usual lunchtime. You do not have to eat in there, but please come and get food. You're welcome to eat in there if there's somebody you would like to eat with. We also, Thursday faculty meeting will be the baby shower for little baby Hernandez. We're super excited. And so plan to stay Thursday so we can celebrate Anthony and his new addition. And then just as we're kind of wrapping up the year, be sure that you're looking at student grades. Students need an opportunity to make things up in third and fourth grade. We also want to look at our yearly grade to make sure that they're not failing for the year. If they are, we need to reach out to Angela so we can get a grade placement meeting scheduled so we can make sure that we're talking about our students and what's best for them. Research shows retention is not really what's best for them. It really, especially in the older grades, just really hurts their self-esteem. So we really need to be careful about making those kind of decisions. Again, if you need anything at all, just come by. My doors are open. I'm here to support you, and just thank you for all you're doing to make this end of the year so amazing.